observation, because I think we conveniently lean on the quantitative aspect of defining success. How much, how many, how long, right? The quantitative measures of success and of achievements. Where legitimacy, whether you deem it a condition of value, it is felt. It can only be felt. And I think where families really struggle is I can be the mom and say to my kids, you are legitimately in this, but if my behavior does not build trust in my next gen, that I truly deem them valuable, them and their actions valuable to the continuity of my story that I'm trying to ensure lasts for many generations. That lack of trust and that lack of confidence is always felt and seen. So the role itself can never, it gets back to that guaranteeing of, there's no guarantee of legitimacy. You can't tell me, and you can't write in a constitution that I will see you as legitimate. It is my actions that give you trust and confidence that I do see you as legitimate. And so that is why that family that has put together that, what I'm calling a quest fund, what they call a development fund, has so brilliantly invested in the nuances of change. We all evolve, right? And so sense of legitimacy, because it is felt and not quantified, evolves. And just as the sense of success evolves, but we can't measure it. We have to talk about it. We have to express it. Russ, what would you add to that? Great question.
Yes, again, if I can share a personal story actually that I think highlights the point that Stephanie's making is back in the olden days when I was a financial planner and working with families from a financial planning perspective, I believed that by gaining achievements and reaching, here in the UK, there's something called chartered financial planning status, which is a kind of a very high level of qualification for financial planning. I felt that I would be more legitimate if I attained that kind of external observable validation. And so I set myself the target of becoming chartered by a certain age, and I got there and felt absolutely no difference whatsoever. So I didn't feel any more legitimate in terms of the work that I was doing with clients, despite the fact that I had more observable success, in particularly with the qualification side. When legitimacy came to me was when I was able to be accepting of the fact that it's not my job to know everything. And it's okay to say, I don't know the answer to that. I can go and find that out. And that led to more trust and confidence from the clients that I was working with, because they knew that if I didn't know the answer, I'd just say I didn't know the answer. But I was kind of swallowed up by this need to be observably successful by gaining these external validations, when really the work should have been done internally as to how do I feel more legitimate. So again, I think that's a really good and powerful observation from Stephanie that kind of highlights what we've been talking about.